welcome back to Colleen's Cozy Corner, and as you can see, I have a special guest today on the couch. This is my crochet cart. You guys might recognize this from the back of my videos, kind of along the wall. It's usually over here. Today I'm going to give you a little tour of what's on my crochet cart. This is where I keep all my supplies. This is where my whips go if they're not in my bag. So yeah, let's get right into the tour. So first off, on the front here, on this little hanger, I have this bag. So in this bag, I have something that's not quite a work in progress yet, but it will be soon. It is a present for somebody, so I'm not gonna show it. I'll do a little sneak peek, but it's just all the supplies and yarn. It is stuff from a kit that I got off the TikTok shop, I believe. So I just have that all in here. The kit came with all the yarn, the hook, little instructional books, stitch markers, basically everything you need. So that is all in here, and then when I start that, I'll have it ready to go. I'm going to start on my bottom shelf here. So this is some canvas that I bought. So I used some of this for the green bag that I made, and then this I'll use for any other tote bags that I make. I'll line them with this. I also have a lot of buttons. So again, for tote bags, so I can close them, I have lots of different colored buttons so I can match them to the correct yarn colors. I also have this sewing kit because, as you saw from my bag, I had to sew it together. And this came with so many colors and a lot of different supplies, all different needles, just a bunch of things. I don't even know what all of this stuff is, but I got all of it. There's also a fabric shaver. So this is for when I finish products. If they have a lot of fuzz on them, I can kind of go over this gently and get those fuzzes off. I also have two different hook sets. They have all basically the same stuff, lots of different stitch markers, all different hook sizes, scissors. This is to measure the hook gauge, but I like to have two different ones because I like to keep my hook with the project I'm working on specifically, especially with these hooks here. So the gauge number kind of rubs off. And for me, it's a lot easier to just know, like, this hook goes with this project rather than having to remember, okay, use a 4mm for this one and a 5 for this one. Oh, I'm on the go, so I don't have my hook anymore. So I just like to have one hook per project, so then it's always with it. I do have excess hooks. Oh, I have a visitor. Something else on my bottom shelf down here is my helpful cat, Travis. He's a really good crocheter. Maybe he'll do a video for you guys one day on how good at crocheting he is. So yeah, this is Travis, the crochet cat. He's a marvel. He's really great at it. So next thing I have, so this is the bottom of my stand. I have a board for blocking. So these are all the pegs that go in the board. So if I make anything that has a granny square, I can put all of them on the board and block it out. So that is it for my bottom shelf. My middle shelf here, some of you may have already been able to tell. This is my work in progress, the Disney poncho. These are the last 2 or 3 yarns that I'm going to use for it. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a white border yet, but I do have that yarn here just in case I decide. And this is the last cake I have for my elephant stuffy. So in case I need that to finish the project, I have one more cake here. So this is basically my work in progress shelf. My cat's trying to sneak back on his shelf. Sorry, bud, no room for you. And then over here on the side, I have some more hooks. So this is something that I've seen on TikTok. This is something you put your yarn on and it'll help your yarn spin for on-the-go projects. So I have 2 of them, so my extra one I keep on here in case I want to use it around the house. This over here is some extra cat distractors I have. Clearly I'm not using them in this video, but maybe I should be. But these are some extra ones of those. Now up here there's a drawer. So right now this drawer has all of my project yarn labels. I have the Loopsy app and I want to kind of catalog all the yarn I have. So when I start a project, I can at a glance see how much of a certain color I have in a specific brand. So these are all in here to catalog. I also have some other buttons. These are like black and white buttons for the most part. These are all different sizes. So yeah, the top drawer for right now is just some stuff that needs to be cataloged. And on the sides here, it's a little hard to see, but there's these little buckets. So in this bucket on the side, I have, this is my rotary cutter and all the different attachments, and then also just a spare scissor. So this is almost like my sharps drawer over here. And then right above it, if you could see, I have my yarn spinner that I use for caking any yarn that I want to cake. Also up on the top, this is my, I love this. I don't really know what it's called, but this is what I use while I'm crocheting to, I put my piece of yarn on it, and as I'm crocheting, it rotates to help the yarn unravel. This is why I don't really cake my yarn, because I just feel like this helps it to move a lot more freely, and I don't really feel the need to like waste time caking. So I love this, and I love that it has like little holders here and something on the back. So it's perfect for me to put, if I have scissors, if I need tweezers, if I'm getting up, I could put my hook in here, and then also it's a good place to keep stitch markers right here without it rolling off. So I love this thing. And then on the side over here, let me see if I can rotate it a little. So there's another basket. This basket basically just has stuff that I need to put away. So I have like some miscellaneous hooks. There's some stitch markers down there, some needles. I have this extra thread. I have a bag of loose thread. I believe it's in this top drawer. I've just been putting all the thread that I cut off and don't use in there. I don't know why. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but if I ever have a need for it, I have it. And then that's it. I have a little sea charm on here too, really cute, just in case anyone tries to steal my yarn cart. They can't, it's my initial. And that's pretty much it. That is my yarn cart. So like I said, that lives kind of over here. If you see it in the background of videos, you probably mainly just see this swinging up at the top. But I move this around my house while I'm crocheting. So I have this, I always have a place for this to sit. And then, as I said, my works in progress go on this shelf here, other than if it's too big to fit on the shelf or if it's in my to-go bag. I just remembered, I couldn't see it, but I remembered I have these. So I got these for Christmas. I haven't tried them yet. I know it's been a while since Christmas, but these I got from Matt, and I think I want to try them in a video. But they're tension rings and they're cat design, so they're really cute. I just don't know how to use it because I've been crocheting for so long that I just feel like how I hold the yarn, like I already have down. So I don't know how I would hold yarn differently to utilize a tension ring, but I want to try it. I do feel like in my projects, what I struggle with the most is keeping tension consistent throughout a piece. I know I mentioned this in a video, I think, that a hot take I have is I don't really care about tension. But I know when it comes to making garments, you really should, because you don't want like one side of it to be lopsided and the other side to be too tight. So I just have to figure out how to use it to be effective for what I would be using it for. I think that's actually everything now. Doing a double take. Yeah, so that is everything on my crochet cart. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of getting a little tour of one of my background pieces on this channel. And if anyone's interested in crocheting, I hope you guys got some ideas for some things you would need. I would definitely say if you don't crochet yet and you want to start, one of these packs is definitely essential. Like I said, it comes with all different crochet hooks. It comes with needles, stitch markers, all different types too, some metal ones or some like softer ones. This is like a little measuring thing. All different types of little tools in one nice little kit. Another thing I would definitely recommend is one of these guys, a yarn spinner. It just makes it so much easier while you're crocheting, in my opinion. But those would be two things I definitely recommend. If you're just doing blankets, I feel like that's kind of all you would need. But if you're interested in doing bags or any kind of garment, definitely a sewing kit, just to kind of make putting pieces together a little bit easier. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what's on my cart. See you guys next week. Bye!